Emmy-nominated Jimmy Kimmel Live, late nights on ABC.
Welcome back to Biology on TV, and with us today is Josh Arrants from the MPC Science Institute.
Yeah, it's good to be here, Haden.
It's Haden, like the girl on TV, but she has a Y in her name.
Why?
Yes, why? Well, anyway, during the break, you were giving me an overview of cellular respiration. Why don't you go back to that? I think the viewers might enjoy that.
Yeah, I know that.
You said that organisms obtain energy during a process called cellular respiration.
Yes, the function of cellular respiration is to harvest electrons from carbon compounds such as glucose and use that energy to make ATP.
Now, what exactly is ATP?
Did you go to a public school or something?
No, I went to Mount Paran.
Anyway, so ATP is used to provide energy for cells to do work. The overall chemical equation for cellular respiration is, well, let's pull that up.
Oh, I don't. Oh, I see.
Oh yeah. Anyway, so cellular respiration occurs in two main parts, which is one is glycosis, and in glycosis there are two main molecules. So that's ATP and NADH. And two molecules are in there, so it's two molecules of ATP and two molecules of NADH, and they're formed for each molecule of glucose that is broken down. And I think the second part is
Aerobic respiration.
yeah, that's right. It's aerobic respiration.
Now, does that require oxygen?
Yes, it does. Oxygen is required with aerobic processes. You're thinking anaerobic processes, which is not required with oxygen. So,
right.
Yeah. And aerobic respiration includes the Krebs cycle and electron transport, and that is an aerobic process. So, yeah.
So, basically, you're telling me that living organisms obtain energy by breaking down organic molecules during,
cellular respiration, of course.
Well, don't forget, kids, humans and other living organisms need reliable food sources to supply energy to survive and grow.
Well, yeah.
Well, thanks for that information, John.
John, my name is Josh, like squash with a J and without a Q. Alright?
That was interesting. Now, where does all of this happen anyway?
It happens in the powerhouse of the cell, the mitochondrium.
Oh, of course, I should have known. Now, I think the audience are just dying to hear about the reactants of cellular respiration.
Well, why don't you show them, Haden?
Oh, okay. Here we go. And here's the reactants and the products. Hey, here's a special treat. Our correspondent, Sean Gentry, is out back to talk about photosynthesis.
I've been dying to learn about that process.
The process of photosynthesis occurs in two phases. The first phase is the absorption of light. Plants have special organelles to capture light energy. Basically, light energy is absorbed and then converted into chemical energy in the form of ATP and NADPH. Phase 2 is the Calvin cycle. In this phase, the ATP and NADPH that were formed in phase 1 are used to make glucose. Thank you. Do you think people could hear me better if this was plugged in?
Alright, well, thanks for watching on Biology on TV. And we'll see you next week. Same time. See you later.